I am Christy Parks Ramage. I'm the pastor of the First Congregational Church of Antioch, a United Church of Christ congregation. I'm also the mother of 2 children.
I'm Pastor Will McGarvey of Community Presbyterian Church in Pittsburg, California. We are a PCUSA UCC congregation, and I'm the father of 2 teenagers.
I would identify myself as a straight person, mother of 2.
We're a happy young gay couple who live in Brentwood, California.
We've been coming to this church for about a year now. And we met each other working on the No on 8 campaign back in 2008.
I'm a straight 50-year-old mother of 1, married.
A gay married couple. We are legally married.
For how long?
We've been together now about 18 years.
I'm a straight person, retired in the 2nd trimester of my life. I'm a music director for First Congregational Church in Antioch and Community Presbyterian Church in Pittsburgh.
I'm a straight woman, but not narrow. I've lived in Pittsburgh since 1960. I have 3 children, 6 grandchildren. I've been teaching in the public schools all those years.
I am straight.
I'm an out lesbian in a local business, and I've been out there ever since I went to work there in 1996.
And I'm retired, but I'm out.
I was born a straight female in San Francisco.
We are a loving lesbian family with 3 children, and we have been together for 11 years.
I'm a gay man living with AIDS. I'm a classical singer. I've been married for 3 years. I've been with my partner for 17 years.
Well, I think they're our future, definitely, and they're all special, every one of them. And I think a lot of parents are letting their teenagers down today.
Teenage adolescence is a difficult time in life. I know mine wasn't a happy time always. Finding identity, finding out who we are, finding out what we are meant to be. And adolescence is a time that needs guidance.
I think that kids and teenagers are really the hope of the future.
It hasn't been too long ago, since a little over 12 years that I've been in high school myself, and I realized that the time that I spent there was a little bit discouraging, especially not being able to fully come out, fully be aware of who I was.
What kids mean to me is a new hope, new beginning, a chance for the world to become a better place.
Many people have said to me, when they found out my son was gay, they'll say, well, you know, it's not something that I would choose, but I guess it's all right. And I would like very much to get the message out that it's not something that someone chooses. It's not a willful thing against the society. I had no choice in being born a woman. I had no choice in being born a Caucasian. So if we could just understand that, and just everybody look at each other as the human being that we are, the children of God.
A church should be the safe haven for any marginalized group.
I think the church should be available. We as Christians should love everyone.
I think here in East County, both FCCA and CPC are doing a lot to make the youth welcome. LBGT series with films and stuff, and I think just getting out there a little bit more in the community to let people know that there is a safe harbor here in East County.
I think it's important for we as church members to get active in our communities.
In what way?
In getting involved in some of the nonprofit organizations, politics. politics.
A lot of it is just the message of open and affirming. So much of what the young people who are really faced with the worst part of being told that they're damned, that there's no hope for them, that God doesn't love them. The message that Jesus taught was open and affirming, open your arms, love everybody.
I volunteer. I volunteer at youth homeless shelters as well as other youth groups. Anytime there's a need or anytime there's a requirement to have help on hand, especially with teenagers, I'm the first one to raise my hand.
Personally, I think for us, is to try when we have the opportunity to get more involved with the teenage kind of coming out crowd, and to try to inform them that it's not as bad as it always seems, and with a little bit of hope, there's always a chance out there that someone will hear you and will be a good and supporting influence to them as I think we've had in our lives.
I have asked that question. I have a gay nephew who was one of the few who was married during the window of opportunity in California when it was legal to do so. And I have asked him, and he pretty much said what I said earlier, and that is to be the place where people can come, whether it's as an individual or an institution. He and his partner have decided to adopt a child, and the first person they called in the family was me, the great aunt, because he knew I would be excited. And some of the other family members might have a little harder time accepting it.
One thing that I always try to do is to live my life openly and to not hide the fact that I'm gay, not hide the fact that I have HIV.
Being an active member at a church that supports gay and lesbian people in general and the population at large and youth in particular.
Yeah, and kind of just being who we are in the community.
Matt and I hand out our phone numbers, our email addresses. When we have an activity that we set up for the local gay community center, the Rainbow Community Center in Concord, we always make sure that these young people are invited and that they can find refuge if they need to talk about their problems.
Open, accepting, and expressing that.
It means everybody is accepted.
Cherishing every single human being.
Our doors are open to anyone who wants to come in and join us.
Inside, we're all human beings, beautiful human beings, no matter what.
Open and affirming truly means that the community opens itself and welcomes all people. And there's a deep commitment to honoring the uniqueness of each individual in the community and of excluding no one from that community.
I just generally think that, God creates all different types of people.
You spend your life with somebody who you know more about than anything, I guess.
I think being able to be myself, being able not to feel like I don't have to hide my identity, my lifestyle, the things that I believe, the things that I love, my partner.
Being gay in the eyes of God is just, a good thing because deep inside you there's something different that may or may not be out there with the rest of the people that you live with or work with.
Hang in there. It does get better.
If you're looking at the long-term situations, the short-term is going to take care of itself.
It can get better now, for sure. We can get people to stand up and demand change.
And it really does get better.
I think that we still have a long way to go, but I definitely see it getting better.
I can honestly and without hesitation invite you to come and witness and experience our radical hospitality.
One day, when you least expect it, come, hey, life's pretty good.
Whoever you are and wherever you are on your life journey, you are welcome here.
No matter who you are or where